Alright guys, Dave Gemby here, aka Satan. I'm the devil himself, sent by God to sort you the fuck out and get you into the stars. You know, Star of David, all of that. I'm the Antichrist. You've had Christ 2,000 years ago, now you got the Antichrist. I've been telling you the whole time, put your money in Wisdomtree CRUD. It's been good advice. Been saying it for ages. Now, oil prices went back up a bit last week. This week they might go down again. King Charles is messing around, playing games because I've turned up, and he's really upset that it turns out the devil is real. It turns out that hell is real. He's really pissed off. I mean, the British royal family were the ones behind the September 11th attacks in New York, 2001. And on September 11th, just to piss me off, King Charles clamped my fucking car, not him personally, but someone working for him. They clamped my car for not paying the road tax. I'll show you, look. This is my car out here. It's an old banger, gives a fuck. Doesn't get you from, as long as it gets you from A to B. Look, there it is. Clamp DVLA, says on it. And it's got this little fucking notice on here. Untaxed, see it, untaxed vehicle, if you can see it. Yeah, so King Charles is just pissed off. I weren't allowed to tax that vehicle. When I first got that vehicle, purchased it about a year ago, I weren't allowed to tax it. I tried to tax it, and like, you know like everything, I'll pause this music. You know how fucking, everything is on computer systems now. Well, I tried to tax my vehicle and I couldn't tax it. So it's just a nightmare. Trying to get, have a working vehicle. Because King Charles is so pissed off. He wants to ground my car, so it, can't go anywhere. Just like how he grounded all flights after the September 11th attacks in New York City, 2001. After that, for a short period of time, all flights were grounded. That car will probably be grounded for a short time. I'm not paying any fucking fines for it. So if the clamping company want their clamp back, they're gonna have to come get it and unclamp it. Do you get what I mean? Because that clamp will be worth money. How much it's worth, that clamp, whether it's worth 100 quid, couple hundred quid, it's worth money to the clamping company. The clamping company want me to pay 100 quid. But then all that'll happen is I'll get clamped again because I'm not allowed to tax the fucking vehicle. Because I'm not allowed, because I'm here. It's the monkey men, let me explain it. Because I'm here explaining to you, working for God, he's the real boss, not King Charles. Working for God, I'm explaining to you how society works, how King Charles of the British royal family is the lizard bitch king of the British Empire, which rules the world because they conquer the world. Because I'm telling you all these things and I'm speaking out against the king. He's trying to make it a bit difficult for me here, and that's what he did. He's clamped my fucking car, not allowing me to get the thing taxed. So it's annoying. The thing about taxes, this is something else the monkey men won't understand. I've explained it to Reptile Club because they didn't know. The reptilians, just average reptilian people, because they get to watch the videos on my phone. Monkey men don't get to see that. You don't get to see, I make loads of videos on that phone. I've talked about it before. It's how I sort of brainstorm ideas, come up with ideas by talking to myself on my selfie camera, on my phone, my video selfie camera, and come up with a lot of ideas that way. Just thinking out loud kind of thing. And a lot of the reptilians watch those videos. The monkey men won't get access to them. You get access to these YouTube videos, obviously. But what I've explained to the reptilians is the tax system. is bullshit. You've had taxes for I don't know how long. You've had taxes for a long time in human civilization, but you don't actually need them. The state can print money. It doesn't need your money back in the form of taxes because they can print the money. Money's just like monopoly money. What's real is natural resources. So your money only has value if you have access to natural resources. So imagine a situation where you've got a man who's a billionaire, right? But if he's got no access to natural resources, say he's on a desert island and he's got all these piles of money, they're no use to him, I suppose, unless he sets them on fire to keep him warm. But you know what I mean? Money, the value of your money, the purchasing power of your money only has value if you have access to natural resources. Now, you've got 7 billion people on this planet. The planet's only got limited natural resources. Obviously, in the stars, there's loads of natural resources. And me, the devil, the Star of David, I'm here to sort of get you out into them stars and getting access to them natural resources, getting more Earths, basically. That's what you really need. You can mine asteroids and things possibly, but really you want to get new Earths because you can live on them then as well. But King Charles obviously wants to halt humanity's progress until he's dead. Although his health is fairly shit at the minute. He's got cancer, terminal cancer. But I'm just trying to teach you that taxes are nonsense. You don't need taxes. There's a lot of things in your society that are wrong, and the tax system it adds complication to your life. Say if you're a self-employed guy, you've got to worry about doing your tax return every year. And the whole thing is utterly stupid because the state don't need your taxes. The state needs access to more natural resources. They can always print more money. Yeah? So that's what the state needs. It needs more natural resources from the land. Yeah? So there's no point having the tax system. Income tax, in the UK we have value added tax, VAT, we have inheritance tax, capital gains tax, there's all sorts of taxes. And it's all just to trick you. You say, well, why do they have a tax system then if they don't need it? Well, the whole point is to trick you into thinking the state needs your money. Because what it is, the rulers of the world, like King Charles, don't want the average man on the street to understand how money works. They don't want you to understand money. Money is no different. Like the US dollar, it's no different than monopoly money. It's just the US dollars issued by the state, right? But what the state really crave, what the state always needs, especially if you've got a growing population of people, is more resources, because they can't print those. And the number one resource is crude oil, currently. Well, it always will be important. You'll always need crude oil, as I've said before. But because it powers your whole economy, it's your energy to run all your vehicles, that's the number one natural resource. And the state can't get any more of it than what's on this earth. That's why King Charles is forced to have these oil prices going up. He's got all these situations abroad. He was always planning to have oil prices go up to conserve oil, because you've got one planet. So as a monkey man, if you're in Wisdomtree CRUD, you're safe. I mean, he might drop the price next week. He might drop it. He might drop it 10%. He might drop it 20%. He might drop it 50%. Very unlikely, but you never know. But it's always going to have to go up until you get more planets with more oil. Because you've got so many people on this planet. It all runs on oil. As you know, you do need to transition to free energy, obviously. Much better for the environment. I mean, I go walking around the streets around here. I live on the edge of a city. And, you know, you can smell the pollution in the air from all the cars, all the car exhaust. Horrible. It'd be much better to run it all on free energy, because you won't have all them exhaust emissions that pollute the air. Because you have to breathe that air, remember. You have to breathe that air, and it's not good for you. I suffer with asthma, and I wonder if the air was cleaner, we weren't putting all this pollution into the air, would my lungs be a lot, you know, healthier? You know what I mean? What I use to sort of control my asthma, I've talked about this before. CBD cannabis on a water bong, very useful. If you've got asthma, I highly, highly recommend that, and it won't get you high. You won't have the stoned effect. CBD cannabis. It's legal to purchase in the UK. It's helped me no end with my asthma. But I reckon maybe what the cause of the asthma is the air quality isn't that good, or at least it irritates my asthma. It exacerbates the problem, makes it worse. So, yeah, King Charles been a twat. They've had some videos out recently. I'm going to show you them. They've had a couple of videos out of the Royal Family channel. Making out Prince William's, you know, alive and well, he's fine, and I mean, it's pretty obvious Kate Middleton's gone, but King Charles obviously covering it all up. He doesn't want to acknowledge I'm here. He wants to live in a reality where God in heaven doesn't exist and Satan in hell doesn't exist. And of course there is a hell. There has to be a hell. There's so many bad people on this earth that deserve to go there. Make sure you're one of the good people that don't. You obviously want to go to heaven. Listen to what Jesus taught you. He was Christ. He's your love and peace man. And he taught you, you know, be good, you go to heaven. I'm your sort of, I'm the opposite of Christ. I had a guy actually stop me in the street and say to me, have you taught about Jesus? Well, I have actually. I've said, yeah, Christ, his teachings were important, very important to God in heaven. But it's been done. It was done 2,000 years ago. There's no point me talking about the teachings of Christ again, because I'm the Antichrist. I'm telling you, yeah, you know, love and peace, you need to do that. Be a good person. Do a good, honest job. Go to heaven. That's basically what Jesus taught you. I'm here to sort your tech out. You know, I'm the Antichrist. I'm kind of the opposite of Jesus. I'm here to sort your tech out and get you fucking progressing into the stars. Working for God in heaven. That's my job. Get you free energy, get you anti-gravity, anti-Christ. Get you moving out into space, getting you Earth. You know, you've got to do a lot of warring, go into war with alien races to get those new Earths. Just how it is. So I don't need to teach about Jesus. It's been done by who? Guess who? Jesus. He's already taught you. No point the Antichrist come here and teaching the same things of Christ. So I don't dwell too much on that, is what I'm saying. I don't spend too much time on the teachings of Jesus. You know, there's plenty of stuff out there you can learn about Jesus. Go on to Google, go on the internet, learn about Jesus very easily. Right, so the Antichrist. I'm a total badass. That's how it is. I've been calling out for fights now for ages. But you got to remember, a lot of the reptilians do want change. It's told in the Bible, and I'm going to show you this. It's told in the Bible that I will come and take action against the strongest of fortresses. So we're going to have a look at this here. So on a website, verse by verse ministry.org, Bible Answers, who will be the Antichrist? A bit more. That's the website anyway. It's you know, a holy sort of website, yeah? Who will be the Antichrist? Bible answer, right? You got down here, Dan, is that 1138? Yeah, it is. Oh no, sorry, we want 1139. Sorry, Dan 1139. It talks about my fortresses, God of fortresses. So this is in reference to the Antichrist. He will take action against the strongest of fortresses with the help of a foreign god. No, it's just actually God. Yeah. So it's not a foreign god. So not everything in the Bible is perfectly correct. You've got to remember, the Bible was written by men that were trying to interpret the word of God. And it's a bit like Chinese whispers. They didn't get it perfectly right. Me and Jesus didn't really get on. I was a Roman psycho hard case back then, and he was slagging me off a bit too much. He got crucified, right? So that's how that went down. You know, it said he rose again 3 days later. Bit of bullshit there from the Christians. He didn't. He was actually just dead. But he went to heaven. Well, he got a little bit of trouble with God first, because he wasn't supposed to slag me off that much. You see, 2,000 years later, the Jesus message back then was important. The love and peace Jesus message was important. But 2,000 years later, the message I'm giving, where you need to go to war with the aliens in the stars, using the help of the Greys, work with the Greys, because they're really smart. You're not very clever. You know, they'll help you with your science and all of that, and technology, and you know, get into these other Earths. You've got to get to them first. But you know, the aliens that are there on these other Earths, you've got to go to war with them. So no point having Jesus here now. I've talked about this before, but this, he will take action against the strongest of fortresses. Yeah, that's in reference to Dan 1139, strongest of fortresses. That's in reference obviously to the British Empire, which has gone soft and hasn't done much since the sailing. You know, we've had from the British Empire, we've had the sailing, they mapped the world. That was very important. They did that. They, you know, Industrial Revolution, Scientific Revolution happened in the UK. You know, your legal system, they have trials with, you know, judges and stuff like that. Although the legal system's actually gone quite corrupt, and it needs a lot of work. They did give you a basic framework. You know, you have a jury and a judge and stuff like that. So the legal system came from the British Empire. So the British Empire has done quite a bit, but you've had some shit kings in the British Germanic royals. A lot of dickheads. King Charles is a massive twat. He's a complete little bitch. And time needs to move on. And the reptilians that I'm surrounded by, that live on this, you know, island, the UK, they most of them with a brain or half a brain realise it. They realise there's got to be change. And obviously that's why I'm here, the Antichrist. I've got to take action against the strongest of fortresses, the British Empire. It's not actually that strong, I don't think, but whatever. And this is some guy this isn't in the Bible. This is just someone commenting on it. He defeats the strongest of fortresses and eventually controls the world. Yeah, because you need the Roman Empire to come back. It does talk about Rome. I'll just try and find where it says it. It does talk about Rome. So the prince is the Antichrist, and and the fourth people refer to the fourth Gentile kingdom from Daniel 2 and 7, which is Rome. So the Antichrist will originate out of the fourth Gentile kingdom, which began with Rome. Yeah. It says there the Antichrist need not be Roman or Italian. Well, I'm not actually Italian, I'm British, but I've got Roman genetics and I am a Roman Catholic. So I am Roman, genetically speaking. So yeah, that's correct. And it's going to be the Roman Empire again. That's how it's going to be. Now, King Charles ain't happy about it because he wants it to be the Germanic British Royal, British Royal Empire or whatever, British Empire. Well, tough shit, King Charles, because you never got on and sorting things out with getting out into space. You did the sailing and then the British Empire stopped there. You mapped the world and then you just fucking stopped there and carried on sucking the dicks of the alien greys and the Nordics as well. That's another alien species. You just carried on sucking their dicks and doing everything they told you to do because you're pussies compared to the Romans. Germanics just good at sailing, the British Germanics. Not to say I think King Charles was a particularly good sailor, but the British Empire was. So that's how it is. Romans not very good at sailing, so that's a bit of change. But obviously, Rome was always going to come back. The Roman Empire was always going to come back because Rome produces the hardest men. The hardest men genetically are the Romans, as far as I'm aware, in terms of war, in terms of warring. That's how it is. Although a lot of you modern Italians now are soft bitches. But there might be a few out there that have still genetically got the fucking psycho Roman nutjob soldier genetics. I don't know. But whatever. I've got it. I've got those genetics in spades because I'm Satan, you see. Scary motherfucker. But that's who you need against the aliens. And I'm also very clever too. I'm good at scheming. Jesus be no good in this period of time. It was a good 2,000 years ago, but not now. So that situation, been sent by God. But yeah, these British royals, they're bullshit boys. And I'm going to show you how King Charles is spinning a lot of bullshit in the media now. So we're going to go on the Royal Family channel. Yeah, first I've got my body out. The ladies love my body, my big muscly tough body. Yeah, not skinny like fucking Prince William. He's a skinny bitch boy. So we've got a video here. We're on the Royal Family channel. The Royal Family channel. Got a video here 4 days ago. Cool. You just scroll down a bit. You go on the videos bit. You go on the videos there. Royal Family channel. Just scroll down. Prince William makes appearance in Wales after Kate's cancer update. Right, so click it. It's 4 days old, this video. 4 days ago. Now, first thing we're looking at William. Apparently he's got his beard now. Oh, he's got a nice beard. So just fast forward a bit. Right, we can fast forward. He's visiting a school. He's at a school. Right, now what we're looking at here now, there's some little flowers in the background behind these little girls here. Let's see. You might get some visual. There's a flower, right? You see that flower? That is a sunflower. Problem is, sunflowers, right, if they've been harvested 4 days ago or near, a few recently, sunflowers, when fully grown, are very large. So, fully grown. Ah, look, this bitch is ringing me. This pussy, I love this bitch ringing me. Hey, pussy, you're on video. You little bitch boy. My little bitch boy, ain't ya? My little fucking pussy. Yeah. So he'll keep ringing, that little bitch. I just abuse him all the time. He's just some little cunt. So you say, who's the monkey man will say, who's that ringing ya? This little twat. Listen, look. Oi, mate, you're going to have to kill yourself, ain't ya? Once I come to power, you're going to have to hang yourself on a noose and a fucking, it's going to be like Satan's dog leash round your fucking neck. See, he rings with his missus sometimes. Sometimes his missus rings, right? Sometimes his bitch's missus rings. You're going to have to fucking put yourself, see, no caller ID, see it. You're going to have to put yourself on a fucking noose when I come to power, because if you don't, I'm going to crucify you. Aren't I, you little bitch? Isn't he right, you little pussy? Listen to him. Shut the fuck up. You're going to have to kill yourself. Otherwise, I'm going to crucify you and your missus. That's how it is with that bitch. That's how it works with that little cunt. I just bully him like that again and again and again. But he rings me, keeps ringing me. I can't block him. Because your king, your lizard bitch king, thinks it's funny that, like, he sets up loads of things in society that are totally stupid. King Charles, he thinks it's hilarious that people can abuse people from a no-caller ID. And you can't block them. You can't block them. See, he'll keep ringing, look, see, ringing again.
I do.
Oh, it's your fucking... You're going to get crucified, ain't you? But you won't, because you'll put yourself on a noose, and then you're going down to hell, aren't you? Yeah! Both you cunts going down to hell. Pair of pieces of shit, ain't you? Yeah, you're on my fucking video now. I love taking piss out of you, pair of cunts. And they'll just keep ringing, and I'll just keep abusing them. They're doing it because... there's some reptilians that don't like the fact that Satan is going to come to power. Because out there in the stars, yeah, it's really, really, really fucking scary. Yeah, it is. There's aliens out there that are going to try and kill you. All the fucking time. It's constant war in the stars. Because when you go there to these new Earths, there's aliens that live there and they don't want to just give you their fucking home. It ain't gonna work like that. And little bitches like the British Empire, the strongest of fortresses. Don't make me fucking laugh. Strongest of fortresses. It's a fucking joke. Have you seen what the king wears? Have you seen what that bitch king wears at his coronation? The fucking King Charles coronation. Just look what that fucking fairy boy fucking wears at his coronation. It's a fucking disgrace. It's embarrassing. Right, so he's got this stupid outfit on. They wear these stupid fucking outfits. And, you know, stupid little fucking sparkly bastard hat. Right, I'm going to be wearing, at my coronation, as a Roman emperor, I'm going to be wearing my fucking spiked gauntlets. Yeah? My spiked gauntlets, and under the spiked gauntlets are going to be my fucking rings of power, which is 2 fucking knuckle dusters. Because I'm a scary, scary fucking man. And in the Bible it says strongest of fortresses. Bullshit. Anyway, back to the sunflowers. Back to the fucking sunflowers. Yeah, sunflowers are fucking huge. When they're fully grown, they're massive. So what I'm saying here is these little sunflowers, they've been harvested, they're juvenile sunflowers, right? They've been harvested earlier in the summer, whereas fully grown ones at the end of the season, which if they've been harvested recently, if they've been harvested a week ago, they'd be a lot bigger, right? The size of the sunflower, most likely. The other thing, we see some tulips later. I think we do. See some tulips, right? You see these? These are tulips. Right, they're harvested. If you go on Google, you can go on Google. When do tulips bloom? Sort of like May, I think it's May, June. I'll Google it now. Tulips bloom. Tulips. When do they bloom? Because that, basically what I'm trying to say to you is nature is giving away, see, tulips. So I said tulips, Google tulips. When do they bloom? Early March to April, mid to May. That's when tulips bloom. See, look, this cunt ringing me again, look. Let's take the piss out of him again. Oi! You're my pussy boy! You're my bitch on a leash! And so is the British Empire! When you're on that noose, when you're on that fucking noose, you're my little bitch, ain't you? Listen to him! You're my bitch! 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 Ah, he's hung up! He's hung up! Why? Because he's a fucking pussy! And also, he'll ring, but he won't turn up at the front fucking door! There's a lot of fucking reptiles, not all of them, obviously a lot want me in power, but there's a lot that don't, like him, who are little bitches, jealous little bitches, but they don't have the bollocks, they don't have the bollocks to turn up to the door. All they'll do is give me little death threats like that. Little bitches, you know, with the fucking knives on the top and all that. Little bitches, bitches, because they don't want to fight Satan. They don't want to come here and get fucked the fuck up by Satan. I will put my thumbs into their fucking eyeballs and push them through their fucking head. That's how it all works. I don't give a fuck you got a gun. You gotta grab that fuck. You shall fucking move. Bang, grab the gun, and then I'm pushing the fucking thumbs through your fucking eyeballs, you fuck. Into your fucking brain. So guess what, monkey men? They don't want to turn the fuck up. I work for God, and Satan's a terrifying man, and hell's terrifying, and that's why you have to be good, because otherwise you get tortured the fuck up on repeat for a very fucking long time. So that little bitch, he'll have to hang himself, because once I'm in power, he knows that I'll crucify him. I will crucify him, and his missus as well, his bitch missus. She sometimes rings me. But they do it under the fucking... They're doing it for the lizard bitch king, King Charles. The lizard bitch king has ordered them to do it, to keep ringing me. And they know they're fucked anyway. They're both going to hell. They're fucked. So it's a bit stupid, really. They put themselves on fucking Satan's dog lead, which is that fucking noose, die, and then drop down into hell. But anyway, like I say to you, these tulips when they bloom early in the season. So this video, you got tulips there looking great. You got the small little sunflowers, very small sunflowers, juvenile sunflowers. Must have been harvested from the school garden, right? They'll have a garden at the school where they've grown these flowers. So it hasn't been filmed 4 days ago. It's been filmed midsummer last year, most likely. It's not been filmed recently. But the media will try and make out it's been filmed recently. You've got another video on the Royal Family channel. So that's that one. You got this one here. The Royal Family channel. This one's come out. Princess Kate announces she has completed her chemo therapy in her new personal video. Right. Straight away, I know that's bullshit. She's got all her hair. How does that work? Everyone else who has chemo loses their fucking hair. She's got a full head of hair. Bullshit. This would have been filmed probably sometime last year, maybe the autumn last year, you know, a year ago. She's there with her kids, she's there with William. The kids look happy. If you actually watch this video, if you watch this full, you'll see she looks pretty fucking scared through it. I'm not surprised. You're in lots of trouble, aren't you, Kate Middleton? Oh, you fucking well are. But, I don't know, you can watch, it's just bullshit, man. I don't know, there's a section I wanted to show you. I don't know where the fuck it is, let's find it. Oh, here it is. So here, yeah, you see here, look at her face, it's looking very tired. You probably won't catch it on this camera. If you watch it in person, watch it on slow-mo, I'll put it on slow. You see her face go a bit like, she's obviously a reptilian, she's a green lizard. But if you actually play it, you'll see her face changes a bit more ill looking. I'll put it on slow-mo. It's hard to see it, to be fair. If you watch it, watch this bit. It's at 1, 2, 3. Play it again. Her skin looks smooth at first, and then it goes a bit rougher looking. It's really hard to spot. Oh, look, Pussy Boy's ringing me again. Yeah. Yeah. Pussy, ain't ya? You're a little pussy. Oh, he's fucked off again. Don't like it when Genvi answers. Genvi answers and abuses him again and again. You don't fucking like it, because the truth is, he's going to have to fucking get himself on that fucking noose as soon as I'm in power. But anyway, yeah, Kate Middleton there. She's looking like shit. She's obviously not started her chemo, saying she's completed her chemo. What, you've had chemo? You've had chemo, Kate Middleton, and you just completed it, and all your hair's grown back instantly. Hair doesn't work like that. To grow long hair like that takes fucking ages. You know what I mean? If you just finished chemo, you'd have, you know, maybe some hair, a little bit of short hair, maybe. You know what I mean, monkey men? Don't be tricked by the British Royals and their control of the media. You know, I mean, the reptilians know what's going on, but you don't. So I'm trying to fill you in. Like I keep telling you, if your money's in Wisdomtree CRUD, King Charles can drop it temporarily and you'll panic. You'll be like, oh no. But oil's your master resource. It runs your whole economy. You've got enough. You ain't got free energy yet. Even once you get it, fucking hell, it's going to take you so long. Think of all the cars, motorcycles, trucks, lorries you've got to transition over. See, it's still ringing me. Still ringing me. Hey, you're on video, you little pussy. You're my pussy boy. Listen to him. You're my pussy boy. Pussy boy. You know who's the biggest pussies? You know who's the biggest pussies? The British Empire. The British Empire are the biggest fucking pussies. See, the Romans, yeah, they went into Germany, and imagine fucking 10,000 Romans like me behind a curved fucking shield with a fucking gladius, and we got our pilums as well, like javelins. We got our pilums, we got the sword, and we just there, fucking come on, you fucking cunts, come on. Yeah, that's what we do, like barking dogs. And then we kill them fucking Germans if they did try and fight back, which they didn't much. Pussies! They've rewritten history now to make out they were fucking tough guys. Bullshit! Fuck off, you fucking fairies. King Charles will know the truth. They got battered. But obviously Christianity come on the scene. And then Rome went really soft. It bought all into Christianity and went really soft. So lost its empire. But it actually was all part of God's plan, God in heaven. Obviously, he's got a master plan. Because the Romans couldn't get the sailing done. They were never going to transition to being good sailors. I get motion sickness. I bet a lot of other guys who are like Romans, just sort of classic Roman psycho nut job, they'd probably get motion sickness as well. No good on the waves. So... But yeah, they're talking loads of shit, the British. They're bullshit boys, the British Royal Empire now. Bullshit boys. They're all just bullshit. You know what I mean? So don't fall for their lies, monkey man. And I'm going to be a good king. I'm King David. King David is spoken of highly in the Bible. So, you know what I mean? Oh, it's ringing again. Look, this pussy. Go on, pussy. Go on, you little bitch. Go on. Pussy boy, my little fucking pussy. And I was turn off, I was hang up whenever I want. That's right, that right there is all the British Empire has been able to do. Clamp my fucking car. Oi, pussy boy, my little bitch. You're gonna have to hang yourself on my fucking dog lead. He's gonna have to hang himself on my fucking dog lead. That's how I'm gonna work. My Roman dog lead's gonna fucking anyway, I'm gonna fucking mess with this dude now. I'll take piss out. I think King Charles wants me to go to the police or something to try and sort that out. But of course I never will. Because I'm Satan, I enjoy war. Hell is a place that is pure chaos, war, torture, just really horrific. I love it. because I've been built by God for war, right? But you, nah, you won't like it. You'll say you will, but when you get down there, you definitely won't. But you'll try and blag, yeah, man, I'm fucking tough. Fuck off, are you? There ain't no fucking tough dudes. Not many. Well, maybe a few, I don't know. You ain't got many. This dude ain't tough. Hey, you're a pussy, ain't ya? Yeah, he's a pussy. Yeah, go on. Who cares? You know what I mean? You got to create tougher mentalities. I've been talking about to the reptiles how under me, man-on-man violence will be a lot more lenient. So if you've got a problem with a man and you batter him, it's not legal. You beat him up, bad. It's not legal, but you're not going to get in much trouble at court. You'll get in a bit of trouble. You probably have to do some community service. But you're not going to get in loads of trouble for shit like that. Because you've got a society, you know, you're not going to get prison time for that. Because you've got a society where it's just too soft. And it's creating too many weak men. You need strong men to get new earths. The women have been having sex with a lot of weak, soft men. They've been making more, and obviously what comes out their vagina is another weak, soft little child that then grows up to be a soft, weak man. You know what I mean? The women have been doing a lot of that. And that don't allow you to succeed in the stars. Like this bitch here, he hates my guts. He will be killing himself. Well, if he kills himself, I'll kill him once I'm in power. And it's like all he will do, because he's such a fairy boy, is that and talk shit. He'll just go on. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's all he'll do. He won't come to the front door. He won't turn up at the front door because he's a very cowardly man. And obviously if he can't turn up at the front door there, how's he going to go to a new earth and fight aliens? Because he's just a weak coward. He's just a weak coward. Ain't ya? Yeah? Let's hang up on him. Hey, guess what? I'm going to hang up now. So I mean, just hang up. But then he'll ring again. I can't block him. Shit society. It's been designed like that deliberately by the British Royals, who are cunts. The British Royals are just total pieces of shit. And that's why you've got Kate Middleton being struck down by God's wrath. She's there looking like shit. Yeah? She hasn't made a recovery. She's there looking like shit. Because God's pissed off with her, simply. And Charles is next. So that's how it is, right? They're bullshit boys. British Empire, bullshit boys. They're bullshit boys in the media. That's what you've got to know. Now, another problem you've got in your society is a lot of your CEOs that run your biggest companies are pieces of shit. I've talked about Tim Cook, I think, before. He's been taking money off the Google boys to not develop the iPhone. That's something that's been happening. You've had motorcycle companies making motorcycles more complicated than they need to be. You've got a gear shifter on the left foot, you've got your your rear brake on your right foot. Stupid control scheme on motorbikes. When it should just be a single speed with a throttle. They don't need gears. They've just put gears on it to make it more difficult to drive so that it's more liable you crash the bike, right? And then have to buy a new one. Things like that have been going on a lot. Something else car companies do, they make cars out of aluminium when they should be made out of stainless steel. See, stainless steel has got high resistance to corrosion. So say if you live in a cold country where the roads get salted a lot because of the frost, you know, the icy roads. When that, you know, when it all melts, the snow or ice or whatever, you got salt water on the road. That sprays up into this aluminium cars that you got and cause a lot of rust and corrosion of like the chassis and the body panels. Whereas if you use stainless steel, and which is, I know it's heavier than aluminium, but you just make it thinner. Because stainless steel is so much stronger than aluminium, you can make it a lot thinner and it's still stronger than the aluminium. Do you get me? But stainless steel won't rust from salt water, because, I mean, you know that from using a dishwasher. If you ever used a dishwasher, you put dishwasher salt into the dishwasher, and then there's hot water that comes into the dishwasher and cleans all the cutlery, and the stainless steel cutlery won't rust. But you see, your car companies want your cars to corrode so they can then sell you another one. It's a waste of natural resources. Things like that are supposed to be sorted out by your king. The king at the moment's King Charles, Lizard Bitch King. He doesn't really take much interest in any of this because, well, he doesn't really care. You know, you just print money and get a new car every year. He's not bothered. Whereas I am bothered. I'm working for God, so I need to do what's in the best interest of the people. You know, I need to come down upon CEOs who aren't doing their jobs properly and not making their products correctly, like a ton of bricks. Like a ton of bricks. And I'm not just talking about financial fines. I'm talking about physical beatings. Literally taking a baseball bat and beating the fuck out of them. And maybe, you know, destroying their finances, you know, proper destroying, not just a fine, destroying their personal finances. I'm not on about fining the company. I'm on about destroying the CEO financially, physically, and emotionally. That's what I'm on about. I'll run CEOs with a very iron fist. But then if they're good CEOs doing an honest job that's in the best interest of the customers, then it's different. You know, I'll treat them well, but because obviously I want good CEOs. But your Lizard Bitch King hasn't run these guys right. So they just take the piss all the time. The tech industry, I think there's a lot of silly things that go on there. You know, the computer industry, you know, Bill Gates. I mean, he's a piece of shit. Bill Gates, I really don't fucking like that cunt. You know, he just conveniently predicted COVID was going to come out. Obviously, he knew about 9/11. I mean, one of the operating system out at the time when the 9/11 attacks happened, it's 2001. The operating system was XP, the new operating system, XP operating system. And one of the slogans for that one of the advertising slogans for XP was "Prepare to fly." And it was Bill Gates taking the piss, because he would have known what was going to happen. He's one of these rich, powerful people who would have known about September 11th attacks are going to happen. British royals who had that all done. And he was taking the piss. Prepare to fly, prepare to die. That's what it meant. Now, that advertising slogan was took down by Microsoft before it was released, you know, to show, we care about the people. Just Bill Gates being a silly cunt because he knew it was going to happen. I really don't like that piece of shit. Bill Gates. Guys like him need to get beat the fuck up really fucking bad. Because no point really hurting them financially because they've got so much money. You know, you can fine them and this, that and the other. You know, they can squirrel money away. You know, there's some of the richest dudes in the world. The best way is for a Roman emperor to do that. Take my slab forehead and smack it repeatedly off Bill Gates' face. Same with the Google boys. Same with Tim Cook. He's the CEO of Apple. I need to go around the CEOs battering fuck out of them. And the CEOs at car companies that haven't been doing things right. Like I said, they make the fucking cars out of the wrong material for a start. So the whole thing fucking rusts out. You have to go buy a new car. If you live in a hot country where they never have to grit the roads, then maybe aluminium's fine. But as soon as you take the car, like in the UK, you know, in the winter, we have to grit the roads because they get icy. If you don't grit the roads, they're really fucking dangerous. The CEOs of these car companies know these things. They build these cars with design flaws in. I mean, bushings. I was looking at bushings in car brakes. They're bushings. They're like a little spacer that they use. They make them out of rubber when they know what they're supposed to make them out of is polyurethane. They know that. The rubber over time just fucking dries out and cracks. Things like that they do that I don't like. That mean the car, a lot of these cars you buy today, constant problems with them. You're back and forth to the fucking garage. Obviously because they want you to be back and forth to the garage to spend money with them. I'm not sure, I mean with cars as well, I don't think they need gears. I think you can just have a single gear. You got a forward gear, and you got a reverse gear, that's it. Because they want you to have to get the clutch replaced. They want you to have to get the gearbox replaced through the lifetime of the car. It's utterly ridiculous. Think about, I mean, a monkey man might say, really, sure? Pretty sure, yeah, because with a BMX, think of a BMX, it's only got one gear and it works perfectly. And all it's got to power it is a man's legs. So that means that, and you know, you can ride a single speed bike uphill, single gear bike uphill. So they're called single speed bikes. And all it's got is the man's legs to power it. It's obviously a combustion engine can power a single speed motorbike uphill, and so it could with a car. You know, I mean, I was looking at a guy called Colby Raha. He's a famous motorcyclist. He's an amazing motorbiker. You know, one of the best in the world. And I'm pretty sure he's come from BMX. He was originally riding BMX, then he went over to motorbikes. And I'm pretty sure he set his motorbikes up to be single speed, just like his BMX. And he goes off huge jumps. You're talking 100-foot and bigger jumps. So, you know, he's going plenty fast enough. You don't need all these gears. There's lots of stuff being done in your industries that's not been done right. I'm not really blaming King Charles entirely for this one, because he didn't really give a fuck. He's just some posh twat, isn't he? Some royal posh twat who don't know shit about anything. Who just lives in his palace and lords it over everyone. Whereas I'm a guy who's more interested in getting my fucking slab forehead, right, into these companies. So go into the Apple offices, Cupertino, and just bang, bang, bang to these fucking cunts, getting them on the floor, stamping my heel off their fucking face. Once I'm Roman Emperor, I'll be able to do that, you see. Because once you're Roman Emperor, you can beat up whoever the fuck you want. You can violently attack whoever you want if they're not behaving. And a lot of the cunts at these companies are not doing their job right. I'm talking the guys at the top. You always blame the CEO. But a lot of these guys now, because they're such cunts, like Bill Gates, that piece of shit, they sort of step down as CEO. So they don't actually have that official position, but they're still really running the company, but they're not the official CEO. So Bill Gates will say, oh yeah, I'm not involved in Microsoft anymore. It's that, you know, it's this other dude who's the CEO. But Bill Gates will be running it, really. And for that, Bill Gates gets absolutely, well, he doesn't get in trouble for that exactly, but he gets in trouble for doing silly shit, like taking the piss out of people with XP. XP. You know the face? XP. Dead. That's what it's called, XP. And XP was one of their operating systems that actually lived on, you know, as a good operating system. So if Bill Gates saying, well, the people are going to die, prepare to fly, prepare to die, XP. Yeah? Prepare to die, but the actual operating system will live on. I'm Bill Gates, I'm clever. He's going to have my slab forehead smashing off his fucking face, that little cunt. That's how it's going to work under a Roman emperor. Violence and lots of it. Have you heard me, Billy Boy Gates? You little bitch. Fucking cunt he is. Tim Cook, I think I hate him more. All them the Google geeks, those pair of shit. And I'd say the CEOs of these car companies, motorcycle companies, and any other company, any company I find out not running their company right, not doing the fucking, big companies, doing their products and services right for the customers, they're going to get their face kicked in. They're going to get stripped of their money. I might do that to Bill Gates. I might as well not only just beat him fuck up, beat shit out of him, I might strip him of all his fucking money and give it to fucking charity. How you fancy that one, bitch boy Gates? You see, under a Roman emperor, it's totally different. Piss a Roman emperor off. He'll just nail you. He'll nail you to a cross. I'll do it personally if no one else has got the bollocks to put the nails in. Different under a Roman emperor. King Charles knows. He knows what they're really like. He knows how the history books really were. You don't fuck about under a Roman emperor. You don't fuck about under Satan, because I'm the hardest Roman emperor of them all. You don't fuck about, you fucking well behave, or you're in serious shit. And I'm not talking about some soft shit in prison, where you're just fucking chilling in prison and got it easy. Nah, you're going to get fucking violence, loads of violence inflicted upon your fucking body. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. Under Romans, the ancient Romans. And by doing that, then people behave then. It's only the same as what you get in the afterlife. Just think about it. In the afterlife, if you've been bad, you go down to hell where you get tortured really fucking bad. You know what I mean? You go down to hell where you get tortured. So it's only going to be the same as what you get in the afterlife. We're getting this up. If you behave yourself and you're good, you go to heaven. So it's all up to you how you fucking well behave. It's on you. You just make the decision. So that's the situation with CEOs, you know. You will have some good ones. They won't all be bad. But a good portion of them will. They've got it under me. They've got to do what's in the best interest of the customer. Whereas in the minutes, it's more they do what's in the best interest of their company and the shareholders. Yes, you've got to do you've got to run the company right in terms of, the shareholders do well out of it. But at the same time, you can't be ripping off the people, fucking the people around and taking the piss out of them. Prepare to fly, prepare to die. Like I say, that was if you go on Google, Wikipedia, XP, you'll find out as a thing. They took it down, like I say. If you go on Google, Wikipedia, you'll see it. XP. You learn about the history of XP, and all that. It's little cunts. Isn't that right, Billy Boy Gates? Yeah, and fucking Tim Cook as well. He's a cunt. They'll all hate me. Who fucking cares? It's about doing what's right, you see. And I'm here to sort things out, working for God. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.